Hello everyone and welcome. Today I will be covering the topic of how to play multiplayer in RFS. So let's get started. In order to play multiplayer in RFS, the first thing that you need to have is the RFS Pro subscription. If you have RFS Pro subscription, you will be able to see multiple options such as real-time flight, advanced flight plan and multiplayer options unlocked for you. You need to select the multiplayer option now. Once you select the multiplayer option, you will see the following screen. Once you see the following screen, there are multiple options such as Event Hub, Training Server, Advanced Expert, ATC Report, etc. As you can see on this particular screen. If you are beginning your journey in RFS, the only server that would be available for you is the training server. The rest of the servers can be unlocked by by doing flights, gaining flight points, and gaining your experience and working your way up. As you can notice over here in advanced server, there are multiple requirements that says pilot requirements and ATC requirements. So you will have to fulfill those requirements by accumulating ATC hours and flying in multiplayer. Once you fly, you accumulate flight points, your ranking will go up and you will be able to unlock the advanced server and so on and so forth for the expert and the ATC report server. You can also accumulate your ATC hours by joining in as ATC. The option that you can see at the bottom right hand side of your screen that says join as ATC, you can use this option to join as ATC and accumulate your ATC hours. Now, assuming that you are just starting with RFS and you only have one server available, that is the training server, I will start with the training server for this particular video, and I will be using the training server. So let's select and click on this particular option of training server. And once you select the option of training server, the next thing that you need to do is you need to select on the option of join as pilot. Now once you click join as pilot, you will be shown with the following screen. Over here you can choose the multiple aircrafts that are available, the aircraft that you would like, and then you can also move over to the liveries section to select the livery that you want to use for your flight. Again, there are multiple hundreds and thousands of options to choose from between virtual and real liveries, so you can choose the livery that you would like to fly with. I'm going to go with the Nordwind special livery today, and you can also search your liveries on the right hand side top corner, and you can search for a specific livery if you would like. Once you are satisfied, you can click on the option of confirm to start your flight, or basically you will be presented with the option of a map over here where you can choose your destination and departure airports. For this particular video, we'll be going from Denver to KLX, and I already know the airport codes and I already know where the airport is located, so I will be going straight to the Denver airport. But if you would like to search for an airport, or if you don't know the code for the airport, you can see on the top bar that says ICO and search, so you can just enter the ICO code over here. You can do a Google search if you don't know the ICO code for the airport, and for the timing, let's do KLX, and it will take you directly to the Los Angeles airport. And over here you can start your flight from Los Angeles airport if you would like to, or any other airport. So you can do your searches and search for that particular airport in this particular map. Let's go back to Denver airport, and now you need to select the option of takeoff or departure that you can see in the map over here, and just select that option. Once you click on that particular option, you will be shown and presented with this particular map of the airport. Over here you need to select a departure gate from where you would like to start your flight. For this particular video, I'm just going to go with GB38W gate as my starting gate. Now let's go to the GFK airport, and let's select our GFK as our arrival airport. In order to select the GFK as our arrival airport, select the arrival button, and over here you can choose the gate or any gate that you would like to choose from. And once you select your gate, that is where you will park and end your flight. So once you are done with this, you need to click on the option of confirm to confirm your arrival and departure airports, and this is how RFS will set up the flight plan for you. Once you are done with this, click on the option of start flight and you can start your flight. Now once you click on the option of start flight, the loading screen will appear, so we are just going to skip this part for the timing, and I will see you directly at the airport. Okay, so now that we have spawned at the airport, just tap the screen to load at the gate. Now once you load at the gate, you can uh, either follow the checklist that is provided by RFS in game default checklist. That is something that you can follow and do it. Otherwise you can follow the instructions that I'm going to show you. These are going to be some general instructions. So first click on this ground systems and you will be able to see this option of load. So just click on the passenger door, cargo door, fuel truck, etc. to call the fuel truck, passengers and cargo loading equipments. Next we need to call in the ground power unit and the air conditioning unit. This will provide the primary electricity to the aircraft when the aircraft is standing and is at a cold start. The next thing you need to do is you need to turn on the battery, APU, eyes, seat belt, no smoking sign, etc. This will now help you provide electricity and power to the aircraft even if you disengage or disarm the ground power unit. Next, go to the lights section and turn on the cockpit lights, dome lights, etc. And then you can see and start loading your aircraft. While you load your aircraft and while you're waiting for the loading process to complete, you can communicate with ATC, and I have already created a video on how to communicate with ATC and the steps to follow, so you can check out that video and follow those steps and communicate with ATC while you load your aircraft. Alright, once you have completed loading your aircraft, just click on the cargo door button that you see over here to send back the cargo truck, as well as disconnect the jetty bridge or any other vehicles that you have called in order to load the aircraft. Also, you can click on the ground power unit and the air conditioning unit option to send away the ground power unit and the air conditioning truck. Next, you need to call the pushback truck, so select the pushback option, and in the meantime you can go to the lights and turn on the beacon lights. This is something that you turn on when you are about to push back. Next, once the pushback starts, you can either select the auto push option or you can choose between forward and backward. I usually go with the auto push option. It will automatically push back, and forward and backward is basically the manual option. Next, while the pushback is commencing, you can go to your aircraft systems and start your engines. Click on the engine number 2 option and your engines will start. Wait for it to turn green and reach N1 and 20%. Once your engine number 2 has reached N1 20% and it turns green, you can then switch over to engine number 1 and start your engine number 1. So now that our engine number 2 has started, let's start engine number 1, and we will wait for engine number 1 to also reach the N1 20% and turn green. While this happens, you can continue with your in-flight announcements, safety briefing, and anything else that you would like to do, which can be found under the option of comms ATC, which you see at the top of the screen. Again, this is a video that I have already created and uploaded on YouTube, so go check it out. I will add the link to the video in the description. Once you are done with the pushback, select the pushback truck option to send back the pushback truck, and the pushback truck will go away. The next thing that you do is just verify that both your engines are green and active. Once they are active, you can go to the option of lights and turn off your cabin lights, dome lights, anything else that you think should be turned off, and turn on your taxi lights. Then turn off your APU and you can set your TCAS to traffic advisory. And once this is configured, I will next do is flaps to 15. Now this is something that I am already aware of and I know the checklist and the process to follow for this type of aircraft, but if you are new to RFS, do consider checking out the option of checklist in aircraft systems and follow the checklist that you see over here, and you will be able to fly this aircraft perfectly fine. Also, please make sure that if you are doing a 4-hour of flight, this flight will take 4 hours. You cannot skip or fast forward flights in RFS in multiplayer, so be prepared to sit for 4 hours. Next, you can turn off your parking brakes by clicking the parking brakes option. Apply some thrust and throttle to your aircraft, apply some power, and you can start your taxi, and then you can take off. You can taxi to the runway and take off. So this is how you do your flights in multiplayer, and you can follow the same process, no, not the same but almost similar process to land. So once you land, you can park at the gate, turn off your engines, and end your flight. So this is how you fly in multiplayer in RFS. I hope this video was helpful, and if you do like the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and do consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions or doubts, please leave a comment in the comment section and I will try to help you out. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in another video.